A lot of people have messaged me asking me, requesting that I do a video on this, so I'm going to. Take a listen to what Lil Uzi Vert, also known as Lucifer, I mean, if you have common sense and you say, why is his name Lil Uzi Vert? I wonder why. Lil Uzi Vert, say it 3 times fast, not Lucifer. I mean, give me a break. But take a listen to what this guy says to his audience.
Hold on, let me explain something to them real quick. Before everybody starts screaming and saying, oh, like I told y'all earlier, you motherfuckers have entered the rapture. And if ain't nobody flying up to heaven right now, obviously all y'all motherfuckers going to hell. Right with me. So, let's get it. Oh, you already here. I'm so sorry. You can't get out. You're stuck. It's over. You heard the song a million times and you didn't even know. That's fucked up. But I still love you anyway. No, it's okay. It's whatever. You still love me? You do? That's why I love you, because you don't judge me. I love you.
Oh, but I'm sure he's joking, right? I'm sure it's a big joke. Well, it's not going to be a big joke come Judgment Day. And this isn't the first time that this guy has said something like this. Here's another clip of him talking about selling his soul. But people think it's a big joke, right?
Did I sell my soul? I sold my soul for you. Now figure that out. Tell me that I sold my soul. I sold my soul for you. For all you motherfuckers that's on here, that's asking me did I sell my soul? Why the fuck is y'all on here if y'all think I sold my soul? Y'all coming right with me, you dummies. Yeah.
So let's look at it from this standpoint. Let's just call it Satanism for dummies, right? Let's just say you're somebody out there, you're aware of the Bible, you've never read it, you're aware of Satan, maybe you don't believe it, maybe you do, but you don't need to be a Bible thumper or someone who reads the Bible every day to see the signs when it comes to this guy, okay? Not only is he telling you that you're all damned to follow him, because remember, all of these musicians, their job, they're hired, they go through these initiation processes in these secret societies from Masonry, and then they jump over to other satanic cults. But their job and the reason that they get pushed is to do this to the masses, to lead them. The whole goal in this spiritual battle is to take souls. It's either to lead souls to Jesus Christ or to lead souls to Satan. And all these musicians want to do is pollute the youth with the satanic mindset. That's why guys like Lil Uzi Vert have songs about doing what they want. Lil Uzi Vert has a song, Do What I Want, right? It's a common mindset with all of these rappers, pop singers, right? Do what you want. Do what makes you happy. And everybody goes, oh yeah, that sounds great. They don't realize that they're being indoctrinated with occult teachings, with Aleister Crowley's do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Quote, Aleister Crowley, do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. And love is the law. Love under will. Get it? You get why it's do what you want, and then everything they talk about is love, 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 because love is tolerance, and that's part of the deception. Let's just say, like I said earlier, that we're doing Satanism for dummies, right? People who don't know this stuff, who don't know about, all the symbolism, whether it's the Masonic tiles, like I just covered a few days ago with him and Young Thug or whatever the guy's name is, dancing on the black and white tiles, the same stuff over and over. Let's just start from basic, generic, you can have an IQ of 2 and you can figure this stuff out. The guy's got a song called 444 plus 222, okay? Now, if you can't calculate that, I recommend you get a calculator. And if you can't calculate that, I recommend maybe you, get off your phone for a little while. But 444 plus 222 is 666. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is. Crazy, right? 666. Where do we know that number from? Well, everybody who's walking this earth is aware of 666, okay? The book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 18. Here is a call for wisdom. Let the one who has insight calculate the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and that number is 666. Okay, so in case you didn't know where that was from, it's from the Bible, right? You know, the book that most people out there think isn't real, yet everything that we see in mainstream pop culture, everything is referencing scripture all the time because that's how amazing God is. That prophecy is being fulfilled, and if you read the Bible and you understand the Bible, you see prophecy being fulfilled, and then you see these losers like Lil Uzi Vert doing everything they can to mock God, to talk about God, reference Jesus, and mock him, yet the people listening to the music don't even know what he's saying. And they just go, oh yeah, Lil Uzi Vert, can't wait to get to his concert. Cool. I mean, I covered Lil Uzi Vert in one of his videos where he's actually taking the bloodbath, right? The satanic bloodbath, when Satanists are indoctrinated, and they're initiated, I should say, in Satanism. And they take this bloodbath, and that's why you always see these people doing bloodbaths or references to baths and the baptism in their videos. It's not hard to see this stuff, folks. You could see him in one of his videos, Money Longer, riding around, right, on the bike, 333. What does that represent? Oh, it represents 1/3 of the fallen angels, who these people represent. And you get your Masonic 33, right? And him dancing on the black and white tiles, wearing the black and white. All this stuff is connected, and it's connected through these secret societies. But the main concern here is the fact that people like this are leading souls to hell. I mean, he says, you're going to hell with me. He says it in a live stream. He says it at his concert. And people just cheer. Yeah, cool. People need to understand you're walking around here on earth and everyone's distracted by this matrix that they've created. How are you going to pay your bills? What are you going to do for fun tonight? Work hard, play hard. What's next? What am I going to do next? Right? Everybody's got anxiety and depression from all the chemicals they're dumping on us. Nobody's thinking straight. So people aren't worried about hell because it's not happening right now. Right? People only worry about what's going on right now. They're like, hey, you can get cancer from drinking Coca-Cola. And they go, okay. Until they get cancer and they go, I shouldn't have drank all that soda for that aspartame. Or, hey, you can get cancer from smoking cigarettes a pack a day. And then they, oh, no, I feel great. And then 10 years later, 20 years later, they get cancer. Well, the same thing should be applied to hell. Sure, you might not see it right now in front of you, but think about eternity in hellfire. That going to be fun? When you're down there with your hero, Lil Uzi Vert? And you got guys like Crawley trying to pack your fudge? Is that going to be fun? No, it's not. People need to stop living in the now, which is what they want. Live in this moment right now and do without will, right? That's a marketing slogan and campaign we always hear. People need to stop. Sure, you live in this now and you do stuff right now in this moment, but you need to think about what you do right now and how it affects you long term. And more important than getting cancer or any of these things with your flesh here on earth, you should be worrying about your salvation. You shouldn't be worrying about all of this earthly crap. What does the Bible tell us about the things of the world? In 1 John chapter 2, verse 15, do not love the world or anything in the world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Yet they've created this world to love the things of the world. Love a new car, love a new house, love your new clothes, get your expensive jewelry. Buy things, love things, right? And the Bible tells us that those things get dusty, that do not store up treasure here on earth. But this is the mindset that they've created for our society. And I warn people who follow this guy who are going to stumble upon this video and think it's a big joke. Oh, Lil Uzi Vert. Oh, he's talking about going to hell. Relax. Oh, you're a Bible-thumping Christian. Oh, you're the ones that have been duped. No, we're not. Those of us with eyes to see and ears to hear, we see prophecy being fulfilled every day. The only truth in this world is Jesus Christ, period. And my concern is for people's souls out there who are getting led astray by worshiping these false idols, who are not thinking about heaven or hell because it's not happening in front of them right now. But when the trumpet sounds, it's going to be too late. If you have not professed that Jesus Christ is the Messiah, is the King of Kings. Because if you haven't, You still have time to do that, and you need to. Because otherwise, you think this life is long? You think back 10 years ago when you were in high school or middle school or however old you might be? And you're like, wow, that seems like centuries ago, man, when I was in high school, and you're only in your 30s or 40s? Yeah, well, think about that times infinity, because that's how long hell is, eternity. And these people want to lead you there. So you got a guy who calls himself Lucifer. You got a guy doing the bloodbath. You got a guy throwing up the 666. You got a guy driving his bike in the video with the 33. You think it's a coincidence? Telling you he's going to take you to hell with him, that he sold his soul for you, the fans. I mean, boy, how many of these artists do you need to hear say, I sold my soul. I sold my soul for rock and roll. I sold my soul. I sold my soul. From Bob Dylan on down. How many you need to hear? Until you go, wow, a lot of people saying the same thing here. You think so? My concern is the youth out there being led astray because they don't understand the severity of this. And they think everything's a joke. I posted a video about a guy trapping toddlers as a joke. He's doing it as a joke. I didn't say in the video he's really doing this. But I'm saying that this is the stuff that plants seeds in people's heads. This is the stuff that can create trauma-based mind control on children without even realizing you're doing it. This is the stuff that waters people down into thinking everything's a joke. And that's what they've done. They've made everybody think everything's a joke. So people come and they go, oh, come on, you can't, he yells it at a concert, you can't take it seriously, yeah? Well, you're gonna be the ones who are getting rear-ended down in hell for the rest of your, for all of eternity. And I do care whether people want to believe it or not. I do care about these people who are led astray because I understand what they're doing. I understand that mind control is real and it's severe. And I want to help people wake up and see this stuff. So please, even if you think this is a joke, take a second, step aside, look at this stuff, go through some of my videos, go through other channels out there that make videos on this stuff. If you don't like the sound of my voice or the style that I present myself in, which is me. But do yourself a favor and find salvation before it's too late, because eternity is a long time. And guys like Lil Uzi Vert, their only concern is gaining more souls for Satan. That's what they get paid for. That's what these people are put in the spotlight for. That's it. And once they stop doing it, or if they try to stop doing it, they're done. They'll make up a story, oh, this person became a drug addict, this person's not, this person lost their mind, they went crazy, they went cuckoo. Their only goal is to lead you astray, because this is a battle for souls. It's spiritual warfare. So Lil Uzi Vert telling his audience he's going to take them to hell with him. Absolutely unbelievable, folks. And people don't blink at this kind of stuff. You better start taking it serious, because it's your soul that's on the line. Remember, it's never too late to get saved. And salvation can only be obtained through Jesus Christ. I thank you for listening to today's show. God bless all of you and your families.
You can't keep the muscle flat. In there. That wasn't so bad. It was a slight pinch. We're done.
People just got a secret investor. He requested I do microchipped. And he requested I give you guys a quick message. Paradism. For those of you who don't know, be aware. We all need to fight the good fight to free mankind and give job to robotics. A world without money, a world without government.